To example 3 here. We have this beautiful church here. Some of you may not have ever seen a church, but some of you probably need to find the inside of a church here sometime soon, if you will make it through second semester. Anyway, what we're going to find here is from a point 65 feet in front of the church, we're going to go to the side actually, the angles of elevation to the base of the steeple and to the top of the steeple are 35 degrees and 43 degrees. Respectively. Find the height of the steeple. So here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to draw a line from the bottom of the steeple to be right around, we'll go from here. So we're going to include this as our steeple. And that's going to go down here. And then we're going to need to connect a line from the bottom of the church out to here. So this is going to be our right triangle that we're going to have. So we're going to have this right triangle here. If this goes to the bottom of the steeple, then that means that this is 35 degrees right here. And if we're going to be going to the top of the steeple, then we need a different line. It's going to go from here to the bottom. So this angle then is going to end up being 43 degrees. This whole angle is 43 degrees. So in order to figure out what the height of our steeple is here, we're actually going to find two different heights along the side here. We're going to need to find the length of the red triangle. So we're going to need to find all this distance from here down to here. So we're going to find that. We'll call that H1. And then we're going to need to find the distance of our blue triangle from here down to here. We're going to call that H2. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to actually subtract those distances. So if we want to find we have to use SOH CAH TOA here. If we're going to find the height of H1, so let's do the red triangle. So if our side here is, or if our angle is 43 degrees, we know that this along the bottom is 65 feet. So we have, for the red triangle, our height, which is our opposite side, and our adjacent side. So we have to do the tangent of 43 degrees is equal to your opposite side, which is H sub 1, over 65. And so in order to solve this equation right here, what we're going to have to do is we have to multiply both sides by 65. Make sure your calculator is in degrees, and you're going to find out that your H sub 1 is equal to 60.6 feet. So that's the height of the big triangle. So now we need to find the height of our smaller triangle. So in this case we have a 35 degree angle, we have our opposite side and we have our adjacent side. So once again we're going to use tangent of 35 degrees is equal to our H sub 2 over 65. And so in order to solve this, you just need to multiply both sides by 65 once again. This is just a proportion basically, but your tangent is over 1. So to solve this, we get that our H2 is a total of 45.5 feet. So that's the height of our blue triangle. So in order to find our last value, the height of our steeple, here's our height of our steeple, well, H sub s. H sub s is equal to your H sub 1 minus your H sub 2. So the height of your first triangle minus the height of your second triangle. So we're going to say 60.6 feet minus 45.5 feet. And we're going to end up and get 15.1 feet. So that is how you're going to use SOH CAH TOA for two triangles to find a distance that is in between those two triangles. And on a side note, there could be somebody in this room at this point who could be losing a couple thumbs. Oh, you don't even try looking at me. Comer, don't throw another pencil. Nope. All right, I'm out.